check, mic check. It's raining. Oh, I need to lift my window up. Probably need to hold on. Actually turn down the game volume. It's right up here. Should be good. Playing some American Truck Simulator. It's raining. Playing some American Truck Simulator. It's raining. Just want to check that out. See what it sounded like. Really don't want to haul in the rain. You sliding all over the place. You know what I mean? See where we at. We are at the dealership in the Peterbilt Custom. Yeah, Kenworth dealership. This must be a I think I just quick traveled to here. Some game sounds real quick. This game outputs a lot of volume. We'll make sure I can be heard. Just check this real quick. Oh, make sure I can be heard. Yeah, it should be good. Probably gonna hear the echo real, an echo. Comes the echo. I think should we have it mixed? Make sure I remember to turn it back up though. It's time to play something else. Alright, I'll just speak loudly just in case. So let's go. Let's see, check out. That's not what I'm looking for. This is a Kenworth. It should have stopped raining here soon. But the dealer, go to the main map. Where's my garage? Is my garage here or is it in? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just find a job. Let's find us a job. See what we're gonna haul. It's gonna be. Oh, this is quick. Oh, it's gonna be the freight already. I want freight market, not the quick job market. Freight market. I don't know why I'm sitting on some flatbed stuff, some dry van stuff, reservoir tanks, flat specialty, flatbed, some pipe, some heavy haul. Looks like a dozer. That's a pretty long haul. It looks like it's a nice little distance. 40,000 pounds going up to. That's really not that bad. Let's see if we can get that one. Let's see what else we got. Got a wheel loader. But actually, where's the point of origin? So we'd have to get it from Twin Falls if we was to get that dozer. Let's go origin closest. Well, hold on. All right, shortest distance from me. What? That's not correct. The origin should be closest to me. And this is way off. Oh, you know, we're not on the first page. What the problem is. All right, first page. Okay, origin is down the street. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, so closest distance we can get. It's gonna be right up the road, and it's gonna be not up the road. It's in Bakersfield. We got a double trailer. We can go get this harvester. 44,000 pounds. Looks like we got a extended trailer in Bakersfield. 55,000. I think we're gonna end up with this harvester. Let's go get that. It's not that far. It's a really short distance. We can quick travel to get that. We can quick travel to get that. So let's do that. And it's over in Bakersfield, I believe it was. Quick travel there for a couple $100, nothing major. Should be right up the road now. All right, let's get it going. Hop it in neutral. It's gonna be a right out of here. see, another left. I think it's straight up the road. I don't want to get a stop sign violation. Oh shit, we gotta. Let's cause an accident. Wow, what a time to be alive. Get the guardrail. Can't see on the nose. It's that long nose. Long nose Peter can't see it. There we go. I want to get the split shifter for it. That way I don't have to use a toggle button for the high and low range, which is what I'm doing currently. Got a button mapped on the wheel. This is G923 to act as the splitter to switch from the high and low range. Probably go outside. Get some of that Jake brake action. A stop sign? No. At least I hope it wasn't. Oh shit. One thing I keep forgetting, sometimes I forget to hit the splitter when I want to downshift. If I'm not holding it, it'll throw it in low range. I'll look at this map. See where it is I'm supposed to be going. Because the toggle switch only acts if you're holding it. So usually on the split shifter, you can just, once the button is switched, it's gonna always be in that range. But in my case, I have to be holding the button when I want to downshift. So I can't get comfortable just thinking that it's in low range. I mean, thinking that it's in the high range, and it's really not. And I'll forget to press the button. Got the heavy haul flags on the stretched out Peterbilt 389. Long nose. This is gonna be gas clutch shift G923. And I am using the like I said, I got a button. We're gonna up here, make a right up here. I do have a button toggled for that gearbox splitter. I can squeeze over here. Nah, he's gonna turn. Thought I was gonna squeeze by him. Come on, buddy. I gotta let the windows down now. Discovered a recruitment agency. Oh, okay. Should be our turn up here to the yard. Yep, that's the yard. Back up some. There we go. Activate this freight menu, and it's gonna confirm the job that we're gonna be picking up. Trailer is gonna be this harvester here. real quick. Trailer's ready. Where's it at? Not that one. That was one of the ones that we could have got though. Hey, where's our load? Oh, there it is. Over here in the corner. Let's just back up to it. We probably could have went ahead and with that articulating trailer, but I think the load was a little longer, so let's back up to this one and take off with it. Overhead view, drone view. I call it the drone view. You got my reviews. I could use those, or just around the trailer we go. Couple it up. Trailer don't look too bad on the 389. Do it. Let's see. We can pretty now we can go ahead and what's up, Ahmad? You can see you there. I just thought about it now. Glad you could come through. Let's leave that right here. You know what? Leave it right there. What I can say. Alright, let's go ahead and take him out. If I'm not mistaken, this load is 44,000. Dragging 44,000. One thing about these force feedback wheels, as I'm pulling out with this load, the vibration from the engine intensity gets greater and greater. So when I'm just like deadheading or something, you know, or running with no trailer, there's like minimal vibration from the engine. But once it's got a heavy load on the back of it, it'll shake pretty vigorously just from me, you know, slow idling up. It's gonna make this right. We're gonna go right out of here. I typically don't speed in the yards. Wrong way. Just check what we got. We should have it though. Yeah, we got it. And we're gonna go right. Drop it in first. Check my rearview mirror back there. A little bit of a wide swing. You can definitely feel the acceleration is different as the loads get heavier. Drop it, went a little too high. Go back down to 8. Bosh that shift. But it's shaking pretty good. Shaking me pretty good. The steering wheel. Oh, watch the road. Watch the road. Almost lost it. Go ahead and upshift. Go ahead, run it in 10. We can pretty much yes, that's a little straightaway. We may have a way station stopping it along the way. I've never ran this route, so I'm not sure. Oversized load, tumbleweeds up ahead. Over speeding, slow it down. Speed limit is 55. I'm 5 miles over. Go ahead and break it down. Get our RPMs up. I like to stay around 1200 to 1500. I know obviously the lower you are in the RPM range, the more torque you have, but once we open on this open road and we're up to speed, we don't really need that much. We don't really need that much torque. We got an uphill grade right now, so she's shaking pretty good. 91 miles to go according to our GPS. Over speeding 10 miles an hour. Jake brake action. Out of those stacks. Jake him down, Jake him down. I have a bad habit of not following the speed limit as well. Stretched out Peterbilt. Got my lights on. Turn those off. Like an accident over there. I'm going way too fast. I could stress this engine, and it will act up. Start to break down if I'm not too careful. I am in 10th gear. I'll run out of gear. This is 10 speed. I'm limited to running the 10 speed because the 18 speeds require you to use a split shifter, so I don't have that. And I really don't want to run. I could run an 18 speed automatic, but where's the fun in that? Oh man, about to cause an accident. That was a horrible driving on my part. Was not paying attention. Didn't see the lanes merging in the oncoming lane of traffic. But I'm not a trucker in real life, so I'm just winging it. Trucker in my dreams, baby. I do know real life truckers though. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them actually. Trying to keep an eye on this GPS, make sure those bends coming. We going this way. Was I on the wrong side of the road that entire time? I believe I was. That was a single lane highway. And I'm thinking it was dual lane. City limits, slow it down. Like we got a bit of a loop coming up here. I might have to downshift. We're going straight or what? Nah, we're going straight. Police up ahead. With that engine brake. I'm gonna bring him down to 9th. Bit of a turn we got here, ain't it? Listen to the sound of that Cummins. Good old Cummins. I believe it was an M14. It is modified though. It's not stock. We'll leave her in 10th. Let it eat. Should be coming up on our destination here pretty soon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay in your lane. Oh, we're coming up on the exit. And we're gonna make a left turn. We've discovered Barstow, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna make a left. I think we should be good. Going straight through, we don't have a stop sign. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We made a mistake. Oh, no, we just go straight ahead. Looks like the rail yard we going to. Look at our hazard lights going. Yeah, we're rail yard. Rail export. Yeah, this is what we're supposed to be. Get him over the speed bumps here. Got that low boy. Get our wall. Let's see. What do you need it? In a hurry. Let's go with the. What do you need it? Why not, right? That's what we here for. Proceed to the loading area. Hopefully we ain't gotta back this joker up, cause boy, oh boy, we're gonna have some issues. Looks like we're going to the right. I don't see no markers or anything, so what do you want this thing? There's another one there. Yeah, this is that's a dead end over there. There is no way to get it. Back him up, cause I think we missed something here. I definitely missed something because I do not see where this thing, they want me to drop this thing. There's one right there. See if I can put it over here. Oh, let's just go back to right here. I don't see a, usually like a little arrow or something where they want you to drop it. But I'm more than likely gonna just leave this one because it's not really giving me any options of where to park the trailer, so just get rid of that one. Let's go with I'm in a hurry. All right. Excellent job. 14,000 on that load. Few miles, only 100 miles. 130 miles. Let's go with another. Let's just go free roam. Free roam and we'll find something else. Why do I have another one? Oh no, it's not coupled. I was like, what? I don't want this stuff. I'm not taking this back with me. Let's get ready to back this thing up and get up on out of here. Turn my hazard lights off. We could probably take something back. Let's see if they could give us that articulated trailer. While we here, pick something else up. Yep, we got an articulated trailer on the harvester. Let's take that one. Trailer is ready. That one right there looks like, yep, it is. Should be good according to the mirrors. It's gonna be one hell of a turn getting out of here. I'm gonna situate myself to where I got a nice angle on that turn. Oh, you know what? We just took this job and it is really far. But are we up to the task is the question. It's pretty much the same thing. It's on an articulated trailer. 44,000 pounds, more than likely to, I think that's for like infrastructure purposes. I could be wrong, but I don't see why if we just took 40,000 pounds on a low boy, why would we need an extra setup? Actually two extra axles. I'm just thinking for permit purposes and considering the fact that we may need to go over some infrastructure, bridges and whatnot that may have very sensitive weight limits. Strict weight limits, not sensitive. Jackknife it a little bit here to get out of here. Should be good though. I'm trying to make it as wide as I can. And we might make it. Come on, come on. Oh, that is really tight. But we did it. So we're going to be entering the freeway. You'll hear me slipping the clutch. I can't float gears on this setup because again I don't have the H splitter which was required At least I'm. Oh no. Actually, I believe you can float gears. I don't think the issue is my rig. I think it's like a special way to do it, and I haven't learned how to do it. I don't think the 8 shifter has anything to do with gear floating. We got it. Trying to watch these rear view mirrors to make sure I'm clear. We got a pretty good way to go. 1,100 miles. That's about 40 minutes of driving. There'll be a few way stations and everything we're gonna have to pass through. So it's gonna be a long haul. Pretty good distance. I'm gonna be speeding the entire way. Understand it. Please believe me. Hopefully most of it is stretch. Straightaway stretches, so that way I don't get back pains. I have to worry about too much of transitional. I took this turn way too fast. It'll last though, it'll be alright. Let these windows up. Letting the AC out. I should have a good amount of time left on my driver hours, so I shouldn't be too sleepy. Should be nice and rested. Over speeding already 10 miles an hour. We'll get it there faster. It's gonna be dangerous, but we'll get it there faster. Try to do my best with signaling lane changes. I want to go fast, but I don't want to go too fast because again, I don't want to overstress the engine, revving it too high for too long, and we'll start getting engine malfunction because the game will account for that, and we'll start losing engine integrity, and eventually it'll start stalling. It'll break down. It'll shut off. All kinds of stuff I've experienced. So I mean, I want to push it, but I want to try to keep it around 1,800 RPMs when I'm speeding. I don't want to push them too hard to 2,000. I'm going up a little grade here. Getting up to that 2,000 range. If it gets to a nice, good amount of straightaway, I'll take it up about 200. Like right here. Going downhill. That Detroit is screaming. I'm sorry, not Detroit, that Cummins. Get out of this lane, 2 lanes. But that Detroit is screaming. These are Krieshbaum sound package. It's close to closer to real life as possibly can be. And the ATS straight piped Detroit with the big stacks on there. I'm veering off lane, looking at the camera. Krieshbaum, I think it's pronounced. So I typically don't like to use the trailing camera because it's hard to see my nose, and if I can't see my nose, then I'm drifting out of lane, which is obviously, you know, we'll have potential of damaging the truck, running into somebody, and we getting speeding violations, accident violations. I mean, I'm a trillionaire, but it don't really matter. So, still, for the sakeness of uh, realism, I guess you want to say, even though trillionaire trucker is not very realistic. Krish bomb. Krish. Trying to figure out how to pronounce that word. I think it's Kreik or Krish, like a German word. I think the motor is German. That's beautiful. Some swirls coming up here. I don't want to weave the. I don't want to roll the trailer too much, cause this load will tilt. Come around this corner too fast, and the roll is too much body roll will cause the trailer to tip. Changing lanes without signaling. Just discovered a new city, Prim, with 2 M's. Speed limit is more than likely going to change. Oh, is it 70? Wow. Usually when we get into like rural areas, the speed limit will change downward, but obviously some counties and cities will have them actually increase speed limit. I'm on this sandy surface. I don't want to be on this sandy surface. The median is covered with sand, so is that lane. It's partially covered with sand. Turn coming up here, get a bit of engine brake. I got the engine brake set with my air brakes as well, but I got a trigger mapped on the steering wheel to initiate the engine brake, the Jake brakes, the Jacobson brake. Speed limit down 5 miles per hour, decrease. We're doing under that, so we should be fine. There are police on the road, so if you pass a patrol car and you're speeding, then you'll get like a deduction for it. I think a speed violation is like $700. Or is it? No, I think a speed violation is $1,400, and an accident, or no, your red light violation is $700. I want to say speeding violation is like $1,400. I believe an accident, if you collide with another vehicle, it may be more than that. Passing a way station is like $3,000. So the fines and fees, while they are not the same as in real life, they're pretty expensive on the game in the simulator world. We're doing 7 miles over the speed limit right now, so it's easy to drive in straight lines. It's hard shifting from, red light to red light. That's where it's hard. Just driving straight lines, in a gear, obviously. But clutching, because I have to use a clutch, like I said, with the shifter, it's harder to just get the truck rolling, to get it moving from a stop. We're talking 10 gears before it gets. By the time you're in 10th gear, we're only doing about 55 miles an hour. These are really short gears. It's 10 of them. They're really, really short gears. So imagine an 18 speed. We can only go so fast in each gear. First gear, you will get you to about 8 miles an hour before it's time to change gears. 5 miles over. Oh no, we're 5 miles under the limit. Speed limit changed again, 75 miles an hour. That's my kind of speed. Go inside. I think I got my blinker on. We don't need to rest, so we should be good as far as that is concerned. We do have a bit of a journey ahead of us, though. 1,000 miles out of 11 and some change. We've already done 100 of that. But you will see that the way the game calculates speed is not the same as in real life. 2 miles over the limit. Pretty much can drive with my fingers except when it's time to turn. Loaded. These things, the torsion, the steering resistance is greater. Faster you're going, loaded or unloaded, it's always a difference. But especially with the steering wheel being force feedback. So we're going into some mountains. I'm gonna slow down because I don't want to. 55. Dragging those drakes down pretty good. Yeah, so that was a nasty little turn. I should have been a lot slower than I was. I really misjudged that turn. Did see the warnings, but it was not accommodating for them. I may even have to get down, going to 9th. Look at some of this view, though. What a view. Yeah, we're gonna have to go down to 9th. Look at that view. I'm trying to look at the scenery without wrecking the truck. It's hard to keep it straight when I'm looking around. Whenever I move this camera around, the truck starts veering like that quickly. It'll veer out of lane. It'll veer out of lane that quickly just by me changing the cameras, looking around. You know, the road is constantly changing, obviously, changing direction. So 44,000 pounds, and oh man, I stepped on a clutch a little bit too early that time. Gas brake clutch is what I at my feet. Way station bypass service. So we got a way station coming up. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. $15 miles an hour in here. Oh wow. What are we doing? 10? That should be good enough. I was doing 15, but we're gonna go to this way station. We should be at 44,000. Shouldn't have any problems. Let's pull up here. Slow it down. A little bit too early. Screwed up just a little bit. There we go. Wow. Oh, the GVR is 93,000, and here I was thinking we were like 44. That must have been a last load. I'm not sure what's up with that. Well, gross weight, because obviously got the truck with us. I'll have to get some clarification or explanation as how that works. Am I hogging the lane? Yeah. So that was that. Didn't get a ticket. It looks like, oh no, he's getting tired. So we're gonna have to go to a rest stop pretty soon here. We're in St. George. Let's pull over and go ahead and get some rest and recharge our driving hours. Because right, and what we don't want to do is run this guy sleepy. And what'll happen is he'll start to let's see, we're going right. He'll just start to like black out, literally. And once that happens, we got a roundabout. We're gonna be going this way. Gotta make sure I got enough room. I should have went right. I went the wrong way. That sucks. Trying to get over there to rest, but went the wrong way in the roundabout, thinking that it was gonna go straight. I guess that's pretty normal when you know, traveling through cities as you have no idea where you at. I think we missed that. Yep, we missed it. There's no point in turning around. We gotta get some rest. Food exit on 8, so there may be some resting areas for us there. Another little scenic view. We're gonna take the next exit and should be able to get us some rest. Cause he's about had his feel in driving. Live here, eat here. Let's get off there. Gas. Next exit. Wow. Is it not this way? Oh, it's a trailer. Nope, there is nowhere for us to sleep. That's gonna suck. And I need to get around this guy. Let me get over. He's gonna let me over. You can see that steering wheel is shaking. That's exactly how it is on my wheel. See that rocking and shaking? That's exactly what I'm feeling. It's just to simulate the engine vibration, the rotational vibration. Oh, on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk. I gotta sleep. I gotta lay it down. He is yawning, and the next thing you know, he's gonna be blacking out, and we're gonna be in a ditch somewhere. So we definitely got a problem on our hands. Imminent danger. Let's try to go back. Oh man. Let's try to go back. Look at the map. Let's see. Straight ahead. Looks like if we just follow this road, literally make this left and the right. Oh, actually, we'll go back to that roundabout. That's where we're going. All right, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We already en route to go where we need to go. Oh wow, I cannot turn here. Oh no, I'm going left. Okay, okay. First up, I make the left first, then I'm going right. That's what's going on. And my roof, my windshield visor has made it to where I can't see the light. Should be good. Good enough to turn here. We can make a red light right turn. That is not illegal. So we're gonna do that. There's the cops. Stretch it out just a little bit. All right, we made it. Oh man, what am I in? I don't know what I thought I was in. I was in 6. Thinking I was in 1st. Grab a lane here. We all over the road. Running overhead. Oh. Curb checked it. Let's grab this. We're gonna make a right turn up here. About a quarter mile. Don't wanna hit them sidewalks. It's gonna be all right up here. Let me just stay in 2 lanes. Leave it in 5th. That was pretty smooth. Probably not as smooth as we could have been, but it was pretty smooth. A replay of it. That was pretty good. Oh, I think I'm about to hit this guy. Slipping the clutch a little bit. I don't know what's up with that. I want to wear my clutch out, obviously. I ain't gonna be able to move. We are 930 miles away from our destination. We're gonna be making a right in here. Please don't hit me. Looks like we gotta make a right there. And he is definitely tired. Yeah, I'm probably gonna eat a little bit of grass right here. Especially the way this guy's coming. Come on, let me by. Might eat a little grass. We didn't. Do we need any fuel? Let's go ahead and get some fuel while we at it. And I may not be able to drag this trailer in here with me. Start to fill up. check my stream real quick. All right, now we can start the truck. Oh, we should be good. We should be able to drag this trailer in. Full on gas. Let's get some sleep. Yeah, the trailer will be all right. Almost 100,000 pounds this combine is. Find us a lane to sleep in. I'm just probably gonna just stretch out over here. So one thing I don't want to do is go in reverse. You see our sleeping indicator has just turned red. So we're gonna park this. Park it right over here. Take a nap. Reset the clock. I like that. Parking brake on. Shut our truck off. And sleep. Doesn't look too bad. Turn the lights off. They are off. Think about it at nighttime. Let's see, it's 4 a.m. So at nighttime, the truck, because of the modification, this mod is not too good. So it looks really blown out as far as the lights are concerned. I wonder if I could rest again. Probably can. Let's do that. Just to get the daytime out. It's 2 o'clock. Well, we got some hours of daylight to run, so nothing wrong with that. A little later than I thought, but at least we reset our driving clock, and we'll be able to drive without blacking out and putting ourselves, the load at risk, people around us at risk. It's all kinds of just bad juju. All right, y'all. I holla. We should be able to just run straight. Let's go straight out. When nobody's coming. Dropped it in 7th. Didn't mean to. I'm gonna split the road here because this is a pretty sharp turn. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. No, and they say here, mate. Wrong one. Oh, we're gonna cross the median. No, we're not. Ah, hopefully we can get it. Not too bad. Said it's yield, so I should be able to get through it. Oh man. Oh, we got 2 guys. Oh, let's turn our blinkers. That's another thing about using your blinkers, because if you don't, this will happen. Dropped it in 6. And we back on the road. Took a little while, but you know, that do what you gotta do. Technically, we've been here a couple hours, almost 24 hours. We lost 24 hours on our clock. We have an X amount of time, 15 more hours to deliver this load. And I don't know if we're gonna have to like really run it, make up some, make up some ground is what I'm trying to say. So let's book it. We freight shaking, baby. That's what we do. Okay, looks like it's about to start raining. I'm gonna tax this engine. Especially on the straightaways. I'm going to load it. Floor it, I mean. Oh, yeah, load it. Trucking is tiresome work. I'm all over the road here. Gotta focus, get it together, 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 get it together. Get it together, get it together, get it together, get it together. Ah. Get it together. Get it together, get it together, get it together, get it together, get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Tongue twister. We at 3 miles over the limit. We got merging traffic. Detroit is screaming like a banshee. We about 2,400 RPMs, it sounds like. Dragging a 93,000 pound combine. I think it's like 88,000. Let's see. Got the roof cam. Um, 900 miles to go. We're gonna have to use all our driving hours to get this load delivered, or we're going to be late. I wonder what's like the most of the widespread posture of truck drivers. Pinky driving, finger driving, because I know when I'm in my car, I'll drive like with my thumb just kind of hanging off the steering wheel, which is what I'm in the habit of doing here. Discover City City, by the way, which is what I'm getting into the habit of doing here, with my arm on the armrest of the chair. Obviously, you don't have a chair when you're driving the rig. Yeah, so they have armrests in the rigs, I believe. Yep, no they don't. Maybe not this one. Not in the Pater. I am pushing this. We got 2,000 RPM. The windows are, oh no, the windows are already up. I don't know how this, we're gonna find out how it's gonna hold up. But it is screaming. Whistling diesel, baby. Back. Posture's a little off. Not to speed this highway because I'm going way too fast. Over speeding. Construction zone, I think fines is double. We are a long way off of the speed limit. We're about 13 miles over the limit. A little bit of congestion coming up. We're running the Interstate 70 eastbound. I believe we're going up to Oregon or something. Just came through Vegas, I'm not sure. That's a bit of a straightaway here. I'm gonna book it. 80 mile per hour speed limit we at right now. We're doing 84, which is pretty much the limits of what this truck can do while we're dragging this much weight. This thing is literally like a speeding warhead kind of impact it would create if it collided with somebody at these speeds. This amount of weight, instant death, pretty much for the driver, whoever come into a collision with. It'll just be bad news all the way around. But we got some ground to make up. Might have to go with the emergency lane. Oh, just hit that guy. Didn't even see him. I saw him, but forget how long I am. Oh, I thank you. Emergency lane. This is a horrible idea of what trucking's supposed to be like. Everybody's braking. I'm accelerating. See if I can get around this guy. This guy has a really long antenna on his car. What's that about? Police officer, maybe? Down to the 800-mile distance. We've traveled about 300 miles so far, according to the game's calculation. According to the simulator's calculations. Just trying to stretch out a little bit. Actually, take a look at this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoa, 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 going in the grass, not paying attention. A few seconds is all it takes. Back this engine down. I really need to see my temperature. All temp is still good. Can't really see my gauges as close as I would like to, but we should be good. Once we get around this stretch, and not stretch, this loop. If we get some more stretch, I'm gonna go ahead and just run it all the way. Holding this Jake brake switch just so whenever I let off the accelerator in these turns, it'll instantly engage. Whenever we're running into these curves, because I don't know how sharp they're gonna be as I'm trying to negotiate them. Like this one here. A little bit of a downgrade. I think we may be good as far as the Jake brake is concerned for right now. Jake brake at the ready. Oh, got another one. There's a bunch of turns. That should be enough of them. Let's go outside and see how we're doing. Still sunny days. sunny days, I'm changing lanes without signaling. I have a low boy. I have a low boy articulated trailer and a triple axle low boy in my personal garage, my personal set of trailers. I could use those to pick up freight, but typically, there's a more of a variety available when you just pick the pickup trailers. It's not like I'm worried about like fuel costs and things like that, because like I said, I have plenty of in-game funds to do pretty much anything. So that's not really a worry. As far as like deadheading and stuff like that. But I mean, when you drop trailers, you can always get a back haul somewhere else, or back to where you came from a lot of times. Go back inside. At Detroit, I'm gonna keep that Detroit. That Cummins is screaming. I'm talking like stupid loud. Michigan, what? Oh, Highway Patrol. I don't know why I thought it said Michigan. Cheyenne, we're heading towards Wyoming. Oh, we just got a speed violation. Cops running his lights. I can afford it. How much did they get us for? I didn't catch it. But we are really booking it. 12 miles over the limit right now. Trying to keep my finger on the Jake switch in case I got a turn coming. Looks like we're gonna be getting off. Oh no, we're not. Another lane change without signaling. We are gonna be getting off. We're gonna be taking. Looks like GPS is signaling me to get over. For what reason? I'm gonna find out. Gotta keep an eye on the GPS because it'll tell you when to change lanes, when a freeway exit is about to take place, etc., etc. Looks like we're gonna be taking the 84 East exit. I believe that's what it's signaling me to do, but now it looks like it's signaling me to get it back over. I don't know what that was about because it's clearly directing me out of these out of these lanes, and I just lost it. That's